Hey, what's up, guys? Today's Wednesday, November 30th, 2022. Thanksgiving is over, and we're moving into that great holiday and Christmas and New Year's time, one of the best months of the year. Anyways, hope you're doing well. Here with the Southern Nevada real estate market housing update. And I wanted to get you guys out this information because number one, it's important to know what the market's doing. If you're looking to make a move in the future or now or soon, you need to have the information and the data to make an informed decision, and that's what I'm here for. So if you need an agent in Vegas, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is in the description. So this data is based off of Monday, the 28th of November for the preceding 7 days. Okay, so we had scarce market activity during the Thanksgiving week as only 396 properties traded hands, and we saw a massive reduction in price decreases. It was down 54.53% compared to the 4 weeks prior. So it appears that prospective home buyers and home sellers, they took a breather this week to take part in the Thanksgiving activities. So I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving with your friends, family. Hopefully the conversations weren't too crazy, but I just wanted to wish you guys a very happy Thanksgiving, and I'm thankful for you here to check in on this Las Vegas market report. So the week of Thanksgiving, it's pretty normal to be known as what we call a stall week, and we're going to see how the market reacts in December to get a better picture. Typically, home sales do pick up in December, and then they start to trend down until we hit the hottest part of the season, which is the spring season, which is typically April through June. So the absorption rate figure is something that we look at with those really low home sales that we had last week. The absorption rate dipped into the 17% during the slow Thanksgiving week, and the current rate is 17.39%. If you go back to August 1st, it was at 27.56% to this week, just 3 months, almost 4 months later to 17.39%. So that's down 163 basis points from last week's absorption rate figure, or 1.63%. This is the sixth consecutive week that the absorption rate figure has remained below the 20% mark. This also marks a decrease in the absorption rate figure in 14 of the last 18 readings. So it's safe to say that we are definitely in a downtrend. And an absorption rate is just simply a supply of measure and demand for housing inventory. It can be used for other things as well, but typically 20% is typically called a seller's market, whereas an absorption rate below 15% signals a buyer's market. Okay, so we're going to get into the median home prices for the month of November. Now, we still have another day or so of closing, so the price could change. And each week we update the current median prices for the current month. But keep in mind, again, home sales typically occur at the end of the month. We're at the end of the month, so these numbers probably will be pretty close. All right, the current median prices are calculated from 1,646 closed listings on the MLS, and that includes single-family condos and townhomes. Single families are down $10,100 for the month of November to $429,900. That's down from the May all-time high of 482, which is a 10.81% decline. Condominiums are actually up for the month at $229,500. That's up $3,000. That's up from October of $226,500, but that's down from the May all-time high of $250. So we've seen an 8.20% price decline in these homes. Okay, for townhomes, down $10,000 from October, $315,000. That's down from the May all-time high of 358. That's down 12.01% from those highs currently. All right. So looking, and these numbers kind of put us back, if I'm looking at the chart here, back to around November 21, December 2021. So almost all of the yearly gains that we saw from to the May high from January to May, we've now seen those numbers give back up to November and December numbers of 2021. So it's going to be interesting to keep following this trend. We are again in a downtrend with all three property types. Okay, so let's move into some more housing statistics. And as expected, there was a decline in inventory as Thanksgiving week gave us a break on housing. This week marks the seventh time in 9 weeks that inventory shows a weekly decline in housing inventory. And this includes single families, condos, townhomes, multifamily, manufactured, and high rises. So all this data includes those property subtypes. Inventory does remain below that 11,000 support level for the third time since August 29th, 2022, when we had that reading. As the market transitions into a slower time of the year for real estate transactions, during the holidays, a lot of people do not like to sell. They want to stay. They'll wait till the beginning of the year or the springtime to sell. Me, I think it's a great time to sell because you'll have less competition and sellers actively trying to market and sell their property. They may not want to do showings. As a buyer, I also feel it's a great time to buy because you have less buyers actively historically in the market during this time, and they want to wait until the new year or the spring. They have the holidays, so good time to start house shopping. Still have a lot more inventory than we had in the last couple years, but it's still historically low. We're looking at a 3.6 month supply of current inventory, which is still signaling a seller's market, but we are seeing sales go down. So the chart that I have here is weekly sales by available inventory. And this last week, we had 10,507 properties available on the market with only 324 sales. The previous week, we had 10,912 properties on the market with 569 sales. So this week, there's 197 less active residential real estate properties, resale real estate properties on the market compared to 1 week ago, and that's down 1.84%. So we now have, as of November 28th, 7,921 single-family homes. That's down almost 2%. 1,029 condos. That's also down about 2%. Townhomes, 743. That's down about 1.2%. 319 manufactured homes, down 2%, 409 high-rise units available, and these are properties available without contingent offers, accepted offers, so they're still showing as active on the MLS. That's down 3.5%. Multiple dwellings, one sold, we're down to 86. There is 2,685 parcels of land. That is down, but very fractionally, and we did see an uptick on rentals available in the market for 3,803 rentals that are currently available. Now, when we look at the past 7 days market watch, we saw 430 new listings come on the market. That's down 319 new listings compared to 4 weeks ago, the same time period the previous month. That's down 42.59%. So living up to the stigma of sellers do not list as their homes as much and as actively in the December time or in the holiday time. So we see a nice decrease in new available listings. 151 properties came back on the market. They went off the market for whatever reason. Contract fell out. They needed to do repairs, whatever. They took it off the market, put it back on the market. There's 151 of those. That's down a total unit number of 53, which is down 25.98% versus the 4 weeks prior. We had 35 price increases, which was also down about 54%. 652 price decreases. This was pretty substantial because the previous week, this is a 782 unit difference. That's down 55%. So I don't know if everyone just decided to take a break here, but we saw a lot less price decreases. Agents weren't working, home sellers weren't making moves on their property. So I'm really interested to see what happens this next coming week. There was 478 properties that accepted a contingent offer. That was down 132 units from the 4 weeks prior. That's down 21.64%. 396 properties sold. That's down 134 from the same time 4 weeks ago, which is down 25.28%. We had 132 properties expired, which did not sell for whatever reason. There was 324 taken off the market. That was down 32.5%. And we have 29 properties coming soon. But keep in mind, with properties coming soon, not all agents put the property as coming soon on the MLS, but that also is down about 38% from the previous 4 weeks ago. I'm going to give a local business spotlight here. It's under new ownership. It's been a staple for a long time in the community. My mother used to go there back in the 80s, and it's called the Stakeout Bar and Grill. And you could win Golden Knights tickets. They raffle off 2 tickets per winner. It's up to $1,000 value. So go see the management at the Stakeout Bar. They're off of Maryland Parkway, right across from UNLV. They got a great Philly cheesesteak. Their beers are cheap. So if you guys are looking for a time to have karaoke, ladies' night karaoke every Friday night, I believe that starts at about 9 o'clock. So go check out the Stakeout. All right. Now, that is our market update wrap up for the week. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of the emotional benefits of home ownership. We know that there's tons of financial benefits for owning a new home, but there's Also, powerful non-financial benefits to consider if you're thinking of making a home, and you get to express yourself personally. Okay, you can customize your home to your unique sense and style. You have privacy. Okay, it's a space that's truly your own. Comfort, you get comfort with it, enjoying features that enhance your lifestyle. You have a sense of community. You're being part of a broader social group of people who own homes and create wealth. And you can also share this space with your loved ones and prioritizing the needs that are closest to you. And you're also going to have a feeling, a sense of achievement and pride. So, guys, owning property is much more than just, hey, I own a home. There's emotional connection to it. There's financial benefits to it. There is going to be, and already we're starting to see opportunities in the market. So, if you're looking to invest in real estate, I recommend you get pre-qualified just so you know what you can afford. I'm not saying make an offer today or tomorrow, but say if you are qualified for 300 and you have your war chest built that we've been talking about, you got 20% down or even 15% down if you wanted to pay your private mortgage insurance. But say you got to your 20% down, you're qualified for 300,000, you got your 60,000. Now what we can do is we're going to go find those properties that are 350, 4, even 425, 450, and I recommend you offering what you're qualified for, and let's go house hunt for you and find you a rental at a steep discount, because there's going to be a seller who is eventually going to accept that offer in one of those communities, and the prices, and it will sink the whole community and you'll get a great deal. And in most cases, we may be able to negotiate closing costs for you to help you buy down your rate to pay for your closing costs. Okay. And so let me know if this is something you're looking to do. You can also go to jordandub.substack.com, enter your email, scroll down a little bit, and go get the playbook. I lay this all out on how to do that. So this is the market update for the week of November 28th, 2022. Hope you guys are doing well. Please be safe out there. Take care. Until next time, I will see you then.